The Bulldozers are going to reach New Friends Colony at 11 a.m. today for the demolition drive. So high drama can be expected on illegal structures after high voltage drama that we witnessed in Shaheen Bagh. Bulldozers to roll once again in the national capital. The SDMC team will reach Delhi's New Friends Colony by 11 a.m. for demolition. Meanwhile, CPIM is likely to knock Delhi High Court door today after Supreme Court refused to entertain their plea against demolition of buildings in South Delhi. Remember, the demolition drive in Shaheen Bagh began early on Monday. Locals hit the streets in anger, raising slogans against BJP-ruled SDMC, while others climbed on the bulldozers. Amidst all this showdown, big face-off between AAP and BJP. After New Friends Colony, the next location is likely to be Meherchand Market, Lodhi Colony, areas near the JLN metro station. As we've already got you the news about how bulldozers are all set to be in New Friends Colony at 11 a.m. We also want you to jog your memory on what happened yesterday in Shaheen Bagh when the bulldozers reached there, with politicking that was going on and how the people behaved, what really the people ended up suffering, what was the SDMC stance on this issue. And there was a lot of ruckus that was witnessed in Shaheen Bagh yesterday. Let's get you an hour-by-hour update in terms of how it all panned out yesterday. Take a look at this report.
The demolition drive in Shaheen Bagh began early on Monday. At 10 a.m., additional police and CRPF were deployed to keep troublemongers at bay. At 11 a.m., bulldozers started rolling in with the first escalation.
शाहीन बाग में आम लोग सड़कों पर निकले हैं, दुकानों में जहां पर जो मौजूद है हर कोई विरोध में आकर खड़ा हुआ दिखाई दे रहा है, लेकिन इन सब के बीच एमसीडी का ये बुलडोजर आगे बढ़ता हुआ आप देख रहे हैं। इस वक्त विरोध जबरदस्त है और उसकी कहानी आपने देखी कि कैसे बुलडोजर के भी सामने इस तरह से लोगों का गुस्सा दिख रहा था। अब आपको जल्दी से दिखा देते हैं, ये जो महिलाएं थी जिन्होंने अपोज किया था, जो इसके विरोध में थी, उन्हें लेकर दिल्ली पुलिस गाड़ी में जा रही है।
At 11:30 a.m., the drive started amid opposition by locals. Many staged sit-down protests, while others climbed onto the bulldozers.
आप बताइए क्या बोलिएगा, यहाँ बुलडोजर
कि हिंदुस्तान में मुस्लिम वर्ग जो है वो सेकंड लार्जेस्ट पॉपुलेशन है, हम किसी भी तरीके से डरेंगे नहीं।
The drive was stalled till noon when AAP MLA Amanatullah Khan arrived and met locals. At 12:10, amid sloganeering, the MCD officials noted illegal construction and resumed the demolition drive.
Take a look at that. Ashok, show to our viewers of how finally the bulldozer is starting to demolish the first structure. This is under, of course, the orders and the plan of the MCD. Now, according to the MCD, this had been in the plan. It is not immediate. It is not a coincidence. The anti-encroachment drive was being planned for the past few days. But because of looking at law and order situation and whether they had enough deployment as well, they were not yet sure. But right now, they have decided to go ahead with it.
At 1:30 p.m., the MCD bulldozer moved on to other areas without demolishing any big buildings. By 2:30, in a major blow to Neta's opposing demolition drive, The Supreme Court refused to interfere with the Shaheen Bagh drive.
Now claiming that they won.
With AAP and BJP ensued in a massive face-off over demolition drives in Delhi, this doesn't seem like an end to the whole episode. With Pooja Shali in Shaheen Bagh, Bureau Report, India Today.
Priya Chatterjee is now joining us from Delhi for all the very latest. Shreya, we just brought our viewers the ruckus that happened on the back of this demolition drive and the bulldozers reaching Shaheen Bagh yesterday. First question is, what all was demolished in terms of illegal structures? We do know how the residents have responded, so we don't need to repeat that. But what exactly was demolished? And today, the same fate lies for New Friends Colony in Delhi.
Well, yes, Chaiti, you know, apart from New Friends Colony, there are 3 other places in the West Zone, as well as in, the other central zones as well, where demolition drives will take place. Now, as you mentioned, then what was the structure which was actually demolished? It was iron rods that were there for renovation work outside one of the factory outlets that the MCD suggested was there for quite a long time and was an encroached portion. And that is the reason that particular thing was asked to raise down. Now, the one thing that I want to mention, that even that wasn't really raised by the bulldozer. After deliberation, the locals themselves, with their hands, removed that structure. And the moment the structure came down, the bulldozer took a U-turn. So yesterday, nothing was really raised by the bulldozer. However, if one structure came down, we want to say it was the renovation rods that were put out outside a factory outlet that was actually taken down by the locals themselves.
All right, thanks, Shreya, for that report right there. We'll continue tracking these developments because today all eyes are going to be on New Friends Colony in Delhi because the bulldozer drive moves there today. Thanks, Shreya.